All right, we're taking a look at the 2020 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque, and this is the second generation. It's been redesigned, although to the untrained eye, it looks pretty much the same as the first generation vehicle. The same sloping roof line, the dramatic tapering windows, the slim headlights, the fascia's been redone, and it comes together in a more refined look. The lower intakes are no longer an ellipsoid shape, but more of a C shape. This trim level has the double spoke 21-inch wheels versus the standard 18, and they fill out the wheel wells very nicely. It still has this, it's not even a faux vent, it's more just like a decorative styling element. It's a little weird, but it certainly adds some character. The now ubiquitous flush door handles that you see on Jaguar and Land Rover, they retract, they look nice. Let's move towards the back. The taillights are now twin lens. They used to just be on the tailgate, but now they wrap around like the Velar. And it's a common styling element on Land Rovers these days. There are no visible tailpipes on this. Exhaust ports are on the bottom. And it's for, I think, aesthetic reasons, but also safety reasons, in case your kid decides to walk by and grab a tailpipe. The old ones used to have this sort of rectangular, kind of parallelogram shape exhaust pipes, but those are gone. It's a good looking vehicle. A lot of people will buy this just for the way it looks. It's not huge. It still has the Range Rover, classic Range Rover look, and it's a very nice looking vehicle. All right, we're just going to focus on the driving dynamics of the 2020 Range Rover Evoque. This is the 246 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder. The first thing we notice is turbo lag. Very noticeable. A good half second from the time you press the gas before anything happens, which makes it, to us, a little bit unpredictable. We're going to take a turn here, and the body control is very good. There's torque vectoring, and we didn't take that turn very hard, but the body roll is almost negligible. The ride is on the firm side. This is, if not a sporty car in terms of performance, it handles well. It's definitely not a floaty vehicle in the turns, which we like. The steering is accurate on the light side, but it is fairly precise. So placing it into a turn, and also sight lines are very good. You're pretty much able to place it exactly where you want to put it. Just don't expect feedback through the steering. But is your everyday driver going to even care about this very much? Probably not. It is a good looking car that drives, I'm not sure what this guy's doing. It drives well, unlike this guy. And congratulations, you made the turn. Okay, back on topic. It drives well, it handles well, and it's comfortable. And that's what most people are really looking for. Maybe they don't care that much about throttle response like us. Overall, we like the Evoque. We just think with the appointments and the style, definitely top notch, but the refinement of the engine and the throttle response, it's not quite worth the price. All right, we're gonna stop and take a look at some of the technology. All right, now we're sitting inside the Evoque to take a look at some of the technology, specifically the digital displays and controls. And while that works really well for things like the instrument cluster, which here is very easy to read, crisp, it doesn't work for other things like the twin touchscreens. Now these two 10-inch screens, which are optional, look very nice. Let's take a look at the vehicle screen. There's a very nice picture of your Evoque there in case you forgot what it looks like. There's also touchscreen buttons for terrain response, driving modes. And if you touch these, there's no haptic feedback. There's no vibration, so you can't really tell that you've activated it, other than color change. Then you go to the other screens like climate, and then the physical controls like temperature control, fan speed. At least those are there, and that's nice. But again, a lot of operation conducted solely through the touchscreen. You can adjust the heat levels through this for the heated seats. It works just fine. There is an audio knob here, which is a bizarre location. It is in the center. It's not up on the top screen where the audio is controlled, but down here. It's not even up in the corner where you can reach it. It is in front of the shift knob, and you kind of have to reach around it. That's a strange location for it. All right, let's turn off the heated seats so we don't fry our butts. And then we go to the top touchscreen. Most of the audio navigation is controlled here. Again, no haptic feedback, so you can't really tell. Geez, I'm not even sure what that is, but it basically throws up all the screens, and you can't even tell what they are when they're that small. Can you? I can't. Huge distraction while you're driving. Again, while it looks really nice, there's just a lot going on here. We love Land Rover for their off-road capability. It's just this really dramatic shift towards touchscreens. We wish they would do a better blend of physical knobs and touchscreen controls, but I guess this is kind of the way of the world. All right, so what's our take on the 2020 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque? It's off-road capable, but unfortunately, the vast majority of owners will never take it off-road, will never exploit its capabilities. And that's the kicker. This is largely a lifestyle vehicle, one that people want to be seen in. It's got a nice interior that has opulent appointments. It's got a very fashionable exterior that will appeal to the outdoorsy and the stylistic alike. But there are competitors out there that offer as much, if not more, in terms of comfort, style, and especially reliability. BMW X1, Audi Q3, and the Volvo XC40, which is a very nice vehicle and probably our favorite out of the three. So should you consider this? If style is very important to you, absolutely. If you want a vehicle that's got off-road capability, yes, definitely consider it. But you have to weigh the price. Again, this tops out at almost $65,000, which is a substantial chunk of change. But as you're shopping for premium subcompact crossovers, it should definitely be on your list, but maybe not at the top of your list.